YouTube? How you guys doing? Welcome to Rockwall Ford. I am Donald Case, here to talk a little bit about the Explorer ST, brand new for 2020. It's got 400 horsepower, 415 pounds of foot torque. It's a great vehicle. It's fast, especially for an SUV like this size. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. You've got the blacked out grille as part of the appearance package on it. You've also got the Explorer right across the top. Just a couple of things to add a little bit of a cool look to this car. We've also got the blacked out wheels on this. If my cameraman wants to come around here and just show you. Blacked out wheels, red brake calipers, more of that sporty appearance look. Same thing on these mirrors right here, and on the door handles as well. Got a little bit of an accent there just to add a little pop of color. And if you come around here to the back, let me show you this feature. We've got the auto lift gate, so all you got to do is hit your button twice. Boom, it's going to pop up right like that. And then if you want to get the engine started while you're going for it, hit the lock button one time. You got to hit the engine twice. The car's going to start right up. All you got to do is go in there, hit the start button. You're good to go. You're driving. You're happy. And if you look back here, we've got automatic seats on the ST. That comes standard on these things. Very cool feature. You can see right now they're down. All you got to do is hit this button one time. Both seats come up, just like that. Grab the headrest, pop them both up. You're good to go. Same thing if you want to go back down. It's going to pop those headrests down for you and then fold back up. And look down here, in lieu of a trunk, you know, we do have a big trunk obviously, but a little extra space right underneath the floorboard. And then if you lift it all the way up, we've got your spare tire right underneath there. So you don't have to worry about getting stuck on the side of the road with one of those crappy little pumps that, you know, nobody likes in their vehicles. Got an actual spare tire to go on this thing. That's great. Also got a couple of hooks right here. This is for those nice cargo nets that you want to put in the back. You know, it's going to prevent your groceries from sliding out when you're in the middle of doing stuff. It's never a good thing to have your groceries sliding around all over the place. You know, I live alone. I'm single. Spill my milk in the back of my car. Ruins my day. I hate it. So throw yourself some cargo nets back there. You'll be good to go. All right. I'll tell you what. My cameraman will go around the passenger side. Let me show you some of the cool features on the inside here. So, we've made it into the vehicle. First thing you're going to notice a couple of these cool little accents on the doors. These are actually part of your Bang & Olufsen speaker system. 14 speakers in this vehicle. Great sound, great, you know, acoustic vibe in this thing. Let me just pencil through all that right there. Okay, so one of the coolest features about this car that I love, probably just because I'm a bigger guy, you know, I spend very much time in a car, I get tired, my back starts to hurt, I don't like it. So right down here on the left hand side, there's a little button on this chair. You press the top of it, you watch this screen, it is going to pop up massaging seats. So the massaging seats come on this ST. I like a firm massage. Upper back is usually my problem area, so I just turn that thing all the way up. Gets you a great little deep tissue massage going, you know. Great for long journeys, stuff like that. Then if we look over here down on the instrument panel, we've got the heated and cooled seats. My heated seats are on right now. It's a little warm out, so I'm going to switch them over to the cooled. I can feel that air popping right through the back of that seat. It feels great. Also got the heated steering wheel here. Don't really need that today either, so I'm going to switch it off. Dual zone climate control, of course. You know, that's pretty standard on a lot of vehicles now these days, so you guys have probably seen it, but just something cool in there to have. Also got your multiple camera views here. So you can see on this screen, we're actually getting a top-down 360-degree view of this car. And there you went and just closed the door. You can see how that distortion disappeared there. Gives you a front view as well as that top-down view, so when you're parking, you don't have to worry so much about hitting everything. You can also cycle through back to this. Best thing about this particular page, the driver assistance section right here under settings, it's got a list of every single function and feature as far as safety goes on this vehicle. So if your vehicle's got adaptive cruise control on, lane keeping, pre-collision, speed sign recognition, and yes, that does mean the vehicle is reading the signs on the side of the road, you know, it'll adjust your speed accordingly. So, you know, all this stuff keeps you safe, keeps you secure, keeps your vehicle from crashing into another vehicle. You know, it doesn't, of course, replace the driver, but it's great to have. Makes you a lot safer. And we'll switch back here to home. So you can see home, you got your navigation up top, you got your audio right here. I don't have anything really turned on right now. You know, I'm not looking to play you guys a concert, trying to show you a car. So if you want to add a device, you can do it there as well. Just straight to it. You don't have to go through all the mess of this, you know, setting screens and all that stuff. So let's go over to here. We've got our paddle shifters as part of the ST. So these paddle shifters, you know, it's the same stuff these Formula One guys use. Those guys driving those little bitty, you know, indie-looking cars right around the track real fast. You got the paddle shifters, let you just get a little sporty feeling going. You know, if you're driving a big SUV with 5 or 6 kids in the back all the time, maybe you want to go home a little bit faster. You know, do it your way. And we've also got your adaptive cruise control on here. Whoop, I gotta turn the cruise control on first. So you can see there's a couple of lines right there with the steering wheel. This right here is your cruise control actually being on. The steering wheel is part of your lane keeping system. It's also on the instrument panel on the steering wheel as well. And now if you want to adjust your gap distance for how far your adaptive cruise control is keeping you from the car in front, you're just gonna hit this one button over here on the steering wheel. Yeah, you can see my finger hovering right over. It looks like a car with some lines behind it. And it's got 4 different settings, so you can be real far away or real close depending on how you like to drive. Then if you want to have the car assist you in staying in your lane, it actually will turn the steering wheel a little bit, not enough to overpower you, but just give you a little nudge back in. You can press this little button on the steering wheel just right below that same adaptive cruise control button. Just hit it one time, steering wheel pops up on your screen there, and you're good to go. Your adaptive cruise control is on. So let's move to the middle here. We've got a couple of USB ports in there. Also got this little 12-volt charger. Now right here, this is a real cool thing. It's kind of hard to see, but what it is there's a wireless charging pad. Took the liberty of borrowing a coworker's phone. Frankly, mine is too old to work on this thing. So here we go. Set it on there. You can see it's starting to charge right away. Don't have to bring any cables with you. Keep you a little hassle-free there when you're driving. It's a great thing to have. Got a nice deep console there. Just whatever you want to put in it, really. I like to keep my checkbook and a couple other things in there. You guys don't tell anybody about that. Alright, so we've also got your electronic parking brake. This right here is actually a nifty little feature. You ever get stuck on a hill and you feel your car rolling back a little bit? This button right here is designed to prevent that. So if you're a little worried about maybe nudging into the car behind you, they pulled up real too close and you're a little worried, hit that button right there, turns it on. It's like an additional electronic parking brake. Keeps that vehicle rock steady. It is not moving once you get there. So turn that off. Let's go over here to the auto stop start. I know some people love it, some people hate it. Whatever your feelings on it, you can turn it off, okay? So you don't have to worry about it. If you don't like it, turn it off. If you do like it, want to save a little fuel mileage, don't want your engine shutting off in the middle of traffic, leave it on. It's right there, one button, very simple. So we've got the adjustable drive modes here. If you want to go back to this screen here, you see we've got normal, that's where we're starting. Eco, Sport, Tow Haul. This does have a receiver hitch on the back. I don't know if y'all saw it when we were going over it before, but it is back there. We've also got Slippery, Trail, and Deep Snow Sand. So as you can see, this is pretty much equipped to work in whatever kind of conditions you're in. You're going to have this car planted on the road, ready to go, no matter what kind of conditions you're driving around in. So I like to leave it normal most of the time. I want to get that little sporty thing going, I'll switch over to Sport, but that's usually where I stay. Also got the hill descent control, as well as the traction control right here. This is something not a lot of people use or really know about, I've found. So this is actually your park assist. So this car will actually help you park. I'm not going to demonstrate it because I got a bunch of other new cars around me and I don't want to accidentally bump into something. Because what this does right here is you actually don't have to do anything. All you've got to do is have your foot hovering over the brake. This car will basically park itself. All you got to do is flip a turn signal on, you're ready to go. And shoot, guys, for the front, that's really pretty much it. The back's got a couple of other features. Those captain's chairs back there, those are heated, so if you got teenagers or something, that's a great thing to have. Keeps them from complaining so much. And they're also power as well. Same thing as the rear ones. The button's in a different spot, of course, and I'll actually show you all that in a minute when we get it back out of here. But yeah, so those are real cool. In fact, let's go ahead and get out and show you the back. So if you start right here, you can see these are your heated seat buttons. They can also control some of the air conditioning from back here. Right in here, we've got a couple more USB chargers. Again, great for teenagers watching on their iPads or whatever back here, as well as an actual full-on actual charging outlet like you find in your house. Right down here, we've got a nice low place for people to put their drinks. That way when you're trying to get into the third row back there, you're not tripping all over the place, spilling stuff. I hate that kind of stuff happening in my car. And then we look at these seats right here. Same type of deal as the back, a little bit different spot. One press brings that down. Another press right here, there's a button on the seat itself. You hit it, slides forward and folds itself down. Makes it nice and easy to get into the back. And I can show you, I'm a pretty big guy. This is not an issue at all for me to get back here. I mean, I'm a 300-pound man sitting in the back of a Explorer. If your kids are having trouble, I'm be surprised. So I tell you what, there's plenty of room back here. Guys, it's a great vehicle. We'd love to have y'all out sometime to actually take a demo on one yourselves. I'm a little hunched over right here, so I think it's about time for me to sign off. Why don't you guys have a great day? Got any questions, give us a call. The phone number for the store here is 972-290-2200. If you want to get in contact with me personally, you like the video I did, whatever, give me a call on my cell phone. That is 903-307-9505. If I don't recognize your number, I'm probably not going to answer, but leave a message and I'll get back to you, I promise. Have a great one, guys.